This movie should have just been a podcast series because that's pretty much all it was to begin with. We're talking about Undertone, the new horror movie that's supposed to be the scariest movie of the year, and I'm not convinced. My expectations going into this film were way high, like super high, because they said it was the scariest movie of the year. And this completely took my expectations and stomped on them and spit in my face because it wasn't. There were some creepy moments, but it wasn't scary movie of the year. Like I said, you're just watching her make a podcast. So if you guys don't know what Undertone is about, it is about Evie, who is taking care of her sick mother at her mother's house. She's going through a breakup and she finds out she's pregnant. While recording her podcast, all of the audio seems to link together about pregnancy, and she's starting to get affected by it. So who is this movie for? It's for horror fans. Like, there are a lot of creepy elements, especially with the sound. The way they did the sound effects is really, really well done. But like I said, it would have been better as a podcast. So if you're a fan of podcasts, you might get some enjoyment out of this too, but it really does have some creepy elements to it. So let's talk about some of the pros. As I've already mentioned, the sound quality is great because it's like all around you the entire film. Like, the sound effects are really, really well done. Some of the visuals are okay too, but it's very basic visuals. Like, it's just flickering lights, a shadow in the background. But some of that is very scary, and it adds to that creepy atmosphere. The biggest pro is the sound effects. Like, this movie really embellished the sound effects, and it's for a good reason. All right, now we're going to talk about the cons. The story just isn't there. Like I said, you're just sitting there watching her record podcasts. Literally, headphones on, recording a podcast. Like, it is very, very just, there's no story. Like I said, the sound effects are the best part, because even when she put those headphones on, it's like no sound. So the sound effects are the pros, but there is no story. The pacing is kind of iffy because it's a really slow story. It's just a really bad story. I'm sorry. Now, if there's one thing I can say, it does seem like the cast did have fun. Like, it seems like whoever played Evie, the actress who played her, really like immersed herself in the podcast sphere and really got into like the horror element. Along with the voice actor for Justin, he like really gave his pipes away for that, like the screaming and the fear in his voice. It was really very well done. So I do think the actors did have fun a bit. Standout moment of the film. This is a hard one because I can't really think of one. Not really. Like, okay, I'm going to do standout moments. Like, all the standout moments to me were like the audio clips. When they were watching or listening, I guess, to the 10 audio clips, those were kind of like the standout moments because you didn't really know what to expect from those 10 audio clips, and each one got like progressively more creepy. And each one kind of progressed the story just a hair and kind of gave you a little bit more depth into Evie's character, which kind of gave us a nice little flow of what we could have had from that film. All right, now it is time for my 3 questions I ask in every movie review. Would I watch it again? Would I recommend it? And is it going to be better on streaming or theaters? Would I watch it again? Honestly, it's a movie that has kind of got that creepy experience. I don't know if I would watch it again, but I do recommend it. I do want to say I will recommend it to anybody who wants to check it out, but I wouldn't go to theaters and see it. It's really not worth it. Like I said, it should have been a podcast series. This would have been a very creepy and immersive podcast series rather than a full-fledged film. But I do recommend it because it does have enough creepy moments to get you to enjoy it. But I do think this film is going to do better on streaming. So with all that being said, the mess, I don't even want to say it was a mess, but like all like the lackluster story, but the sound effects, I gave this film a 2-star out of 5, just because the sound effects and the way it worked really made the film a creepy experience. And that's exactly what it is. It's an experience rather than a film. Like the literal like surrounding audio made the film creepy. But I'm going to stand by the fact that if you had 2 headphones in and this was a podcast series, it would have been much more enjoyable because it would have been more of a creepy atmosphere rather than just watching somebody create a podcast. That's going to be all for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you check out the links. Peace.